in Atlanta, Davon Daquan Bennett, alias King Von, is still a hot topic in the rap scene. Apart from having his music still being released even in 2023, the Chicago rapper has been in the news after his private life was made public. He was implicated in various homicides and alleged crimes related to the Chicago gang scene, even earning the title of a serial killer. It's safe to say that many people, especially fellow rappers, were afraid of him. So why exactly were rappers scared of King Von? Number 1. His mad affiliates. The first reason King Von was feared by rappers was because of the people he rolled around with. They say you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with. Well, King Von hung around very dangerous people. Some are well known in the hip-hop world, while others became famous after their deaths. Some of his affiliates included Lil Durk and T-Roy. Perhaps the most dangerous of Von's affiliates was his best friend James Johnson, alias T-Roy. Standing at around 5'1", T-Roy was a fierce shooter for the Black Disciples sect O-Block. Although he was not well known to the world when he was alive, stories about him became prominent after his death, as people he rolled with fondly spoke about him in songs and interviews. Before he died, T-Roy had been responsible for multiple shootings and murders in the Chicago gang wars. He had become so dangerous that it was rumored that he was Chief Keef's shooter. Chief Keef fueled the rumor by mentioning T-Roy in his songs. In his record No Reason, the Chicago rapper sings, "I'm coolin' in the trap, getting high for no reason. T-Roy grabbed my strap, he gon' blast for no reason." In the song Savage, Chief Keef raps, "T-Roy, he got the semi, he'll send your ass to heaven." Apart from that, he also alluded to T-Roy being a shooter in his track Self, where he raps, "Don't care if you with them niggas or if you by yourself. T-Roy got a gun that's bigger than him." In interviews after his death, his former affiliates praised him and also noted that he was a savage in the streets. According to rapper Boss Top, T-Roy was a fearless savage when it came to gang activities.
Roy just different, you know what I'm saying? He was a real enforcer. Shorty is a savage on another motherfucker that was fearless.
Another Chicago rapper, Tay Capone, revealed that T-Roy would just eat, sleep, and roll up on his ops.
Troy is one of those, like, he one of them type of, he wake up, eat, sleep, shit, this drill shit.
Tay Capone also revealed that T-Roy's ops were afraid of the O-Block shooter.
T-Roy, you ain't gotta be scared of him if you one of the guys, you know what I'm saying? But if you on that other side, you should be terrified of him. Like terrified of him, like, and for good reason.
So how did young T-Roy become one of the most feared gangsters in Chicago? There are a few theories that have been floated around trying to explain why young T-Roy turned into a bloodthirsty shooter who struck fear into the hearts of his ops. According to his friend Tay Capone, T-Roy may have started his ruthless killing streak because he was tired of being picked on. Remember, he was a short guy, meaning that even at school he was constantly being picked on.
You know, it's probably a little nigga syndrome. You growing up and shit, everybody thinking you 10 years old, probably got to a point where he was tired of thinking because he little as chicken.
Fed up with the treatment he got because of his short stature, he turned to the one thing that would keep all his bullies at bay. T-Roy got himself a gun. In fact, he made sure he had the best and biggest gun in the block just to show everyone who was boss.
Whatever the biggest gun is, Troy got it.
However, another one of T-Roy's childhood friends gave insight into what really turned James Johnson into a cold-blooded killer. Former O-Block member J Hood revealed that T-Roy was traumatized after witnessing the death of his friend and childhood hero. On August 10, 2011, at around 11 p.m., popular Wick City gang member O.D. Perry was riding his bike on the 6400 block of South Martin Luther King Drive. The calm of the night was about to be disrupted by an event that would define the future of Wick City and 6400 block. According to multiple witnesses, as O.D. rode his bike past AutoZone, a person with dreadlocks subtly approached him. Before O.D. knew it, the person had drawn a pipe and let off multiple shots. Witnesses also confirmed that they saw 2 people running away from the crime scene and hopping into a vehicle, which sped away. The fierce shooter was left to die on the street. As he bled out waiting for an ambulance, T-Roy held him in his arms. According to J Hood, a former O-Block member, O.D. Perry's last words to T-Roy were, "They got me, bro."
Then T-Roy was like that with him his last little moments, and T-Roy and then T-Roy said that, oh, like, damn, they got me, bro. Like, that was his last word.
O.D. Perry was loved and adored by everyone in Parkway Gardens that after his death, the Wick City gang changed its name to O-Block. Even his funeral was packed as many people in the city came to pay their last respects.
Love, like overly love. His funeral was packed.
The people of Parkway Gardens had never had such a popular figure die at the hands of their ops.
He was one of the first deaths that was from the ops. When you one of the first to die, man, it hit hard.
Death affected very many people. O.D. Perry's death seemed to affect one young man in particular, the man who had heard O.D.'s last words, T-Roy. First, he was horrified seeing the